it's Neets with your weekly reading. This is for Capricorn. I've shuffled the cards already and we'll get into that shortly. I'm just going to tell you that basically if you could subscribe to the channel, this is my new channel, it will help this one to grow. If you want to access a private reading, there is a link in the description for private readings. You'll get a video reading like this and it will answer your own questions that you ask me, or you can ask for a general theme of what you want the reading to be about, okay? And I'll get back to you within 2 days on those. Okay, if you want to access some free music with healing frequencies in that will align the chakras, I write music that is quite modern and it's meant to align the chakras. I put binaural beats in, or pure frequencies, into each song to align each chakra, and it's quite modern music. It's not new age, so you might like that. It's free, and there's a link in the description also if you want to listen to that, okay? You could subscribe to the music channel if you want to know what's coming next. There are new musical projects kind of going on as we speak, okay? Right, we've got the Page of Swords, we've got the Queen of Cups, we've got the Three of Pentacles, the Magician, the Five of Wands and the Ten of Wands, okay? Mixture, wow. Page of Swords, Capricorn, I do feel that you've had a new idea. You've had a brand new idea, like a light bulb moment, and you're thinking, oh, I'm going to do this. This is my next project. That's what I'm going to do. And you've been sort of doing a bit of research about it. It looks like you've been doing a bit of either studying or reading up on how to do it, how to make it work. You're channeling your ideas and you're sort of researching it as you go along, which is good because we all need to research new projects to make them successful. Okay, the Queen of Cups is you really like what you're doing. You've got a lot of love for what you're doing and it makes you feel good inside. So, and I'd say the most successful projects are the things that you actually enjoy doing generally. I think because you put your heart into it, you'll probably do it for much longer. You don't give up easily because you enjoy doing it. So I'd say carry on doing what you enjoy doing because that's really what is needed for your inner fulfillment. Okay, Three of Pentacles, you're getting the green light. This is like traffic lights on here, and I think you're getting the green light from Spirit. It's like you've been on pause for a while. You've been getting ready, you've been on pause, and now it's like, yep, green lights on. You can go ahead with these projects and watch it take off. So that's really good news. That is really good news. But I do think even though you're doing these projects, I think you're having new ideas all the time as well. And it's evolving. So every time you're doing something, it's kind of evolving as well. The Magician is, you're putting all of your talents into action now. You've got many talents and you're using all of them now because you like all of them. It's like you're bringing them all together. So if you're a spiritual person and you're musical or creative or I don't know, a caring person, maybe it's something that you are bringing, you're using all of those things. So if you're doing something creative, you might be using your spiritual gifts in that. So you're channeling yourself from your guides, you're channeling things to put into your creative ideas, okay? So you're using all your gifts and talents, which is always good. And that's when things get magical, I think, when you're putting everything together. Five of Wands, I do feel that it's been a little bit tiresome sometimes, and there may be a little bit of a battle sometimes. It can be hard work. You may have some people around you that are making life a bit difficult as well. You may have some people around you that you're not completely gelling with, or you may start to try and do certain things and they don't work out, but just let them go. The ones that don't work out, or the people that are being difficult, I'd say let them go. Just let them go. Ten of Wands means just be careful of burning out. Just be careful of doing too much because, like I said, you're putting a lot of things together at the moment and you're putting a lot of effort into it. So be careful not to be doing too much or be too busy if you are feeling exhausted or tired. Listen to your body and listen to your mind and do what's needed, okay? Strong message there from Spirit. What does your soul need to hear right now? What does your soul need to hear, Capricorn? Oh God, my life is not as together as it seems. Wow. We had this not long ago. My life is not together as it seems. So it could be that your life is actually not as together as it seems. Sometimes it's other people's lives, but I feel like it could be your life, and you're thinking everything looks good on the surface, but underneath there are some issues that I have, or some insecurities that I have, or things aren't actually as perfect as they seem. Now, whether you want to tell people about that, then that's up to you. But trusted people, I think you could tell, and it might help to offload. You don't have to keep a brave face on. You don't have to keep it with the Joneses. You don't have to like make out that everything's perfect for you if it's not. It's good to be honest about what's happening, because most people have got issues and stresses and things going on, and it's good to talk about things like that. Okay, I hope that I hope that you can forgive me one day. So I don't know if something's happened where you've done something that you don't feel good about yourself, or maybe somebody's done something to you, but it feels like somebody is, or yourself, is going to need a bit of forgiveness for some reason. Forgiveness is always good. Forgiveness is always good because it shows that you've learned something. I feel you've learned a lesson and you're moving on. So when you can forgive someone, or you can forgive yourself, you're ready to move on from that lesson. Okay. We've got longing, missing you, let's talk, reunion. Capricorn, it might be somebody from the past coming in, or you might be missing somebody from the past and you want to talk to them. So whichever way resonates with you, just take whichever resonates with you. But it could be that somebody from the past is on your mind, or they're coming in to chat to you and they are missing you and they would like to talk to you. It's up to you whether you do that. I'd like to say you don't have to do that. You don't have to talk to them if you don't want to, and they don't have to talk to you if they don't want to. So I'd say don't try to push the door. Don't kick the door down if it won't open, you know. If you want to push the door and see if it'll open, then that's fine. And if it opens, fair enough. But you don't have to let people in. Let's shuffle again, actually, because... oh, I love these cards. They're so... oh, they're so informative. You get a lot from these cards. Okay. Oh, distance, divorce, ghosted, separation. Wow, well, that follows on massively from this past person coming in. So it could be that you've been separated from someone for quite a while. You might even be in a new relationship or something, you know, or it could be that somebody else has moved on. But it feels to me like this is somebody from your past coming in. You've been distanced from them, or you might hear something about someone that makes you feel really bad because you're not with them anymore and you can't be there for them, or something like that. I get this feeling that a message is coming in about someone and it's probably not very good news, and then you feel really guilty because you lost touch with them, or but things move on. You don't beat yourself up, you know, life moves on. So if that comes in, just forgive yourself and, you know, accept that life moves on. You can't be there for everyone. You've got your own life to live and your own journey. You've got to look after yourself a lot of the time because nobody else will. You know, you've got to look after your own issues and journey. Karmics, third parties, haters, lesson learned. Oh, wow. Karmics, third parties, haters, lesson learned. So it says to me that there could be some people that you've met in your life that were karmic connections. You were meant to learn from them. You agreed to meet before you came here to learn lessons from each other. Some will not be very happy with you. Some will love you. But you've learnt some lessons from that experience. That's the biggest thing that I'm getting from this. So this could all be tied into this person who might be coming in to give you some, what can we say, either some grief or to make you feel guilty, maybe, from the past. People are good at that, aren't they? Making you feel guilty sometimes because they're bitter. Because they're bitter. It's their problem, not yours. So don't let their issues grind you down, okay? We've got, am I ready to let go of this buried shame? Oh my God. Am I ready to let go of this buried shame? And I'm going to read you what's on the other side because there's a lot, okay? The feeling of shame is the lowest energy frequency there is. When you live in shame, you live in darkness. What part of you is ready to stand in the light? Is there any shame from a past experience that is ready to be healed? Today's soul action. Heal the shame by giving it a name. Bring it to the light and let it be seen, heard and healed. It's revival season. Replace the shame with your soul's truth. So you can name your shame. You can put a name to it if you want to, if that makes sense. You can decide what you want to call it. There's shame is a negative energy. It's a negative emotion. And I think we all feel it, and it's quite natural, but it's negative. If you can sort of look at why you feel ashamed of something or why you feel bad, is it because you made a wrong decision? Is it because you said something you shouldn't have said? Or is it because you didn't act very good? But like I've said, if you can forgive yourself, the opposite to shame is the forgiveness. It's the forgiving energy, that's the most healthiest way to be, isn't it? It's the healthy energy. So if you can forgive yourself and move on from any shame, then you have definitely learned your lesson and you can put a close to it. You can definitely put a close to it. Let's have one more card for you. Listen to your intuition has come up again. Listen to your intuition. So whatever's niggling you or bothering you about this situation, listen to your intuition, because that's what will be coming from your spirit guides. Okay, Capricorn, I hope that makes sense. Watch out for that person and don't give yourself such a hard time. Take care.